Hi guys, it's Alma. I just wanted to make my first update on my dreads. Today's Sunday and Friday was my first week of having my dreadlocks. So it's 9 days now. Okay, I guess I just wanted to say, I wanted to make the week update on Friday, but I kind of had a crazy weekend, so here we are again at night, and I have to whisper. But I think the lighting's a little better. I put up a lamp. I had made several videos during the time that I was adding the extensions and the whole thing, because it actually took me like the whole weekend to finish. And then during the week, the actual extensions. So yeah, I guess some of them are technically not a week old, they're a couple days. But as far as like my natural hair, it's been a week. And in the last 10 days, I've shampooed them or washed them twice. I waited 6 days for the first wash, and then today before work I had to wash them. It just felt weird, because my boyfriend smokes a lot, and I felt like my hair just smelled like cigarettes, and I couldn't go to work like that, so I shampooed them again. So they are really frizzy, and I do have a lot of like random loose hair, but I mean, I know it'll lock up later on, so that doesn't really bother me. I ended up having 40 dreads total, which I didn't really do on purpose, it just kind of happened. But I ran out of hair, so I only have 35 extensions. So at random, I even lost where they're at random. I have like this one. This doesn't have an extension. This is one of the shorter pieces that landed here. But anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys. I really haven't been having any real problems or anything, but the only thing that I noticed a couple days ago was small like red itchy bumps around the lower hairline and the back. And I looked it up and I asked one of my friends, and I guess it's normal, and it kind of made sense because that even happens with like braids or anything like that when you have too much tension. I'm guessing it'll go away soon. If it doesn't, then I'm gonna try and figure out how to get rid of them. If any of you guys know, that'd be great if you could let me know. But anyway, I just want to talk to you guys about the two different methods I used to wash my hair. The first one I did, some people say that you really shouldn't do if your dreads are new, but I wanted to try it out anyway. It was the baking soda one, and I know there's a lot of different like recipes out there, but I just pretty much did baking soda, apple cider vinegar, sea salt, lemon juice, and I can honestly say that they did feel really clean. The smell when I was dipping my hair in, because I filled up a sink, it wasn't that great, but it didn't leave like any stinkiness in my hair or anything, and it felt clean, and it definitely did feel really soft like on my bangs. But I did notice that since it does strip the hair of like everything in there, it took a lot of my color out. So I don't know if you can see very well, but my hair is kind of like a reddish. It's usually a little more violet when I barely color it. So I guess that's the only bad thing about that, but it's okay. Sorry, and I'm still sick. Okay, anyway. The second wash I did today, I tried the Dr. Bronner's 18-in-1 soaps, the liquid one, and I diluted that one by a lot, and I just wanted to see what happened, so I threw some baking soda in there and a little bit of sea salt. If I'm missing anything, I'm just gonna add it in the bottom, and I have terrible editing ability, so I apologize that like now, but I don't have my laptop anymore. I'm using my brother's. So anyway, back to the Dr. Bronner's. I used the peppermint one, and I definitely did feel that it felt like really cooling on my scalp, so I think it helped with some of the itchiness. But I don't think, maybe I didn't do it that well. I mostly emphasized on the scalp at the end of like the shampoo, whatever I had left in the bottle, which was like this much, because I used like a little container. I just kind of squeezed it on my dreads and just kind of worked it through, and then rinsed really well. So I guess I really didn't shampoo them all too well, but I feel like I left some kind of, I can't even like describe, like smell on my extensions. It might just be my extensions though, so don't hold me by that, but I'm just letting you guys know in case I know you guys are trying it on your hair and you happen to have extensions. Let me know if the same thing happened to you. But that's pretty much all it. The Dr. Bronner's though, I think I'll give it another shot, and I'm gonna try mixing different things with it. I might take out the sea salt because it might have been something that left a different smell, but I want to try it out because I know it helps lock up. But But anyway, back to the baking soda thing that I forgot to mention. A lot of people say you shouldn't do it on new dreads because it'll kind of loosen them up a bit, but I actually think that it'll help tighten them a lot, because the extensions especially, they were super like poofy, like you could tell I just back home and just kind of did this and it was a mess, and now they're kind of more tame, more flexible. But I definitely like washing them, even though they get messy at the roots, like frizzy. I feel like they start locking up better. And tomorrow I'm gonna work out for a couple hours in the morning, so I'm probably gonna wash them again. So I'll let you guys know if that causes any problems, because it'll be a back today wash, which I didn't even do when I had my straight hair. But I'll show you guys the back really quick just to show you how they're doing. I mean, they're only around a little over a week old, but I feel like they're getting really tight. And they didn't really unravel too much the first wash, but I think one of the extensions did slip off because I didn't tighten it enough. And I didn't use hot water with the baking soda wash. I used like cool water just to prevent that, just so you guys know. So if you have any questions on how I did that in detail, I can let you know. I'm just kind of doing like pretty quick because I know I drag on a lot. So I'll show you guys the back as best as I can. So you can see that the roots are really messy and have a lot loose here. But they look fine. Today was the first time that I actually, I tied them back somewhat, but it was the first time I actually showed them fully at work. And my boss loved them. She had asked me why I had been wearing hats during the week to hide them. And I guess I wasn't really hiding them, I just wasn't done putting in some of the extensions, so some of it would stick it out funny. But she liked them. She said they looked nice on me, so I felt good because I didn't know how she was gonna react. I know her husband didn't care at all, but anyway, so I got a lot of nice comments today. But then there was one specific client that doesn't come in very often. She's really particular when she comes to her hair, and I know that she always used to compliment me on my hair and yada yada. But as soon as she saw me today, she asked me if I had extensions in, and I said yes. And then she looked at me and she's like, "Oh, well, why do they look like that?" And I told her, I didn't know how to translate it in Spanish, but I told her, they're dreadlocks and, yada yada, whatever. I told her, I explained to her how I did them. But you could tell, like, she was just kind of like, oh, she didn't really say anything. But before I was about to leave work, she was kind of like, "Oh, I like your hair," and I walked out and that was pretty much it, and I said, "Oh, thank you, I can't really say anything because I'm at work," and it wasn't like I was gonna sit there and smart mouth her, but I know that she was just kind of saying it like in a laughing at you kind of way. But anyway, I guess that's the only really negative comment I got today. Today was my nephew's 4th birthday, so it was the first time like a lot of my family, my mom and like friends, saw my hair, and for the most part, everyone was giving me compliments, so that felt good, because I guess more than anything I was just worried about my family and not so much like what other people are gonna say, because I've already gotten weird looks when I go shopping or whatever else, but that's normal, it's okay. It was just that one lady that kind of like, I guess, kind of bothered me a little today, just because I've known her for a long time and she just kind of threw me off, I guess, but whatever. Anyway, that's pretty much all I wanted to go over, was the washing, the bumps on my scalp, and the shampoo. I use the Dr. Bronner's. But if you guys have any suggestions for me or any questions, because I know I kind of half-assed it and I didn't really go over everything really well, just let me know, or I might make a video later on of how I actually washed my hair more specifically. But I think I'm going to keep tempering with like the way I dilute things and the way I mixed the baking soda wash. Just mess around with it and see what works better for me. But yeah, I think that's it. I might make another update next week. It depends. If not, then I might not make another one until my first month comes up, which would be on March 24th. And I apologize that I didn't post my video till like a couple days ago, even though I had recorded it like a week ago. It's just because I've been so busy. But yeah, I think I have to go. I have to be up in the morning and it's late again. So that's all for now, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.